Hi, my name's Tori, 26. I'm gonna give myself an Emgality shot. Um, I saw a lot of videos when I was doing research about getting the shots of people saying it was pretty painful or they had a lot of bruising. And I know a little bit about medicine from school, and I figured I'd give a personal experience where I do the things to prevent it from being really painful. So a couple things I have an alcohol swab, which is hard to find during a pandemic, Band-Aids, an ice pack for after I have the shot, Gatorade because I inevitably get lightheaded. That is a me thing. Every time I get a shot or anything, I get lightheaded. It is not a mental fear of needles, it is a physical auto response. I get lightheaded. So I've got my chair leaned back so I can get to my stomach. I'm doing it on my stomach because my skin there is really thin and fragile, and it's going to hurt less going through thin and fragile skin than on my thighs, which have thicker, like much thicker skin. So it's going to hurt more there, at least for me personally. Yeah, so first thing I'm going to do is swab. I'm gonna do this part of my stomach on this side. I have my gallbladder surgery scars on this side, so I just find it easier to do here. I'm gonna do clean you off. This is so no bacteria or viruses or anything get in through your skin, which is very unlikely, but it's just good to do anyways. The next thing I'm gonna do is screw off this cap. Make sure that it's still locked up here so you don't actually hurt yourself. Okay, once you've taken this off, your skin should be dry. Okay, next I'm going to take the spot, I'm going to do the shot in. I personally am going to put this on, count to 3, 3, 2, 1, go, just because I just have to do it. And I'm probably going to swear, I'm sorry. Again, it's more of like an automatic response to something shocking than it is painful. So, all right, so we're gonna unlock. 3, 2, 1. Wait for it to click. See, no big deal. That one actually hurt even less than the first two that I did. I'm gonna take my Band-Aid. The Band-Aid is just to make sure that I know where it is mostly, and in case any of the little fluid comes out, which it sometimes does after you get a shot under your skin. Next, ice pack. This will prevent any, actually we'll give it a second. I'll have a sip of my Gatorade. The ice pack is to prevent bruising. So this will go in your sharps container. This technically can just be recycled. Band-Aid's done. If you put ice on any type of anything, basically, it's gonna restrict blood flow to that area so that you don't bruise so much. So I'm gonna give it a second just to absorb. I will say it's a little tender. It feels like you accidentally like stepped on a Lego, and you know how you still kind of feel it afterwards. Plus your skin is absorbing everything. But yeah, no problem. Didn't even swear. Managed to not swear. I'm gonna ice it for a few minutes, like 7 minutes or so. Go about my day. Really not bad, guys. And I promise I would be honest with you if it hurt. And if you do these things, you make sure it's up to room temperature. Leave it out. This one you can leave out for like days. So like take it out the morning of when you're gonna do your shot. Like let it sit out, and the colder this is, the more painful it's gonna be. And then yeah, ice afterwards. You probably won't get a big bruise. I can't say that for everyone, but I know I bruise like a banana, so for me this is important. Otherwise I'd have a big bruise on my stomach. And yeah, I promise, it's really not scary, guys. I've had panic attacks before getting my blood drawn, so I understand how scary it could be to give yourself a shot, but I promise you, if you make sure it's at room temperature, you find a spot on your body where the skin is pretty delicate, and you just hype yourself up, it'll be no big deal. So if you have any questions, feel free to message me or comment. I'll respond. Otherwise, this is month 2. I've noticed a small decrease in the severity of my migraines. However, recently I also cut dairy, and I think not eating dairy has made a huge difference, because I notice if I do eat dairy, I get a migraine. But yeah, no big deal, guys. I promise. Gonna finish icing my belly and then go to bed.